Values of the game, nobody has greater value of the game than Bobby Cremins. Great player, great coach, but more important, a great person. All right, here's the award. Values of the game, Bobby Cremins.
Thank you, Pete. I'm going to be quick. I just want to introduce some special people. Congratulations, Will Klein. I've been at the camp. Pete, thank you again. Mike, thank you for a lovely lunch. Who's our MC, Mike? Thank you. Jimmy, I just want to again quickly introduce some people. One story. I got one story about Tom, and then I'm out of here. We're all out of here. Jimmy Olsen, stand up. Stand up back there. Jimmy, in 1961, Jimmy and I, he was my first teammate. We were in the backcourt for St. Athanasius Grammar School in the South Bronx, coached by Jack Lyons. Thank you, Jimmy. It's been alluded to that I went to All Hallows High School. We have the president, Ron, stand up, the president of All Hallows, Ron Chute. I have my family, some special family members here today. I have my sister, her husband, her son, his wife, my cousin, and Johnny. I got my brother Johnny, his wife, and his son. But Johnny, stand up. Johnny, stand up. No, I want you to stand up. Hold stay there. Johnny is my younger brother, and we got home last night about 1 o'clock because we were at the ball game in Brooklyn, and James Madison upset Wisconsin. His son is the assistant coach at James Madison. His name is Jon Barry. Tommy and I go way back, Coach Curran. And I'm going to just tell one story. After my playing days were over, Coach Frank McGuire brought me back to South Carolina as a graduate assistant. And he told me, go to New York recruit. So anyway, I was 27 years old after a couple of years working for Coach McGuire, and I got the Appalachian State University job in Boone, North Carolina. It was a Division I school, and I thought, wow, I like the South, Division I, I'll take the job. I was the youngest coach in the nation. I was really excited. And all of a sudden I started to identify players in South Carolina, in North Carolina, and Georgia. I called them up. None of them wanted to come. None of them wanted to go up to the mountain to Boone, which we called the North Pole of the South. All of a sudden I said to myself, what have I got myself into here? I'm in trouble. And then what did I do? You know exactly what I did. I called Tom. I said, Tom, I got a problem. I got scholarships, but I have no players that want to come. He said, get up to New York right away. There's some postseason tournaments going on, and we can pick up some kids. So I flew up to New York right the next day. I flew up to New York. We went to the tournament. Tom said, watch this kid over here. He's about 6'5" point guard named Darryl Robinson. We're watching the game. The game's almost over. Some guy from Christopher Columbus, he jumps up, blocks a shot, makes a great block. I didn't notice the guy the whole game. I said, Tom, who's that just blocked that shot? I want him on the list. Gene Doris, Tom told me Gene Doris got a player. Stephon Tony Salvo. All right. And then Tommy told me about a kid, junior college kid named Bobby Pace, who played at Fort Hamilton. And then, of course, Coach Curran had a skinny kid named Tim Leahy. I signed all 5 of those kids. Gave them scholarship. All 5. They helped me start turning around the program. In 1979, Appalachian State went from last to first. We won the Southern Conference Championship, and we received the first NCAA bid in the school's history. The MVP of that tournament was Darryl Robinson from South Shore High School. To this day, Darryl Robinson is the greatest player ever to play at Appalachian State. Our center, that kid that blocked that shot, he was about 6'6". His name was Mel Hubbard at Christopher Columbus High School. He was all conference. Robinson was all conference 3 times. Hubbard was all conference 2 times and blocked all kinds of shots. He was also a great high jumper. The track coach came in my office one day and said, "I heard you got me a player." I said, "No, he's playing basketball." Mel Hubbard broke the North Carolina State high jump record at Appalachian State. So those five guys at Tommy, they set me on a path. We won the Southern Conference Championship, got an NCAA bid, and that's how I got into coaching at the big time level. That's how I became a coach at an ACC school like Georgia Tech. Because of the success at Appalachian State, because of Tommy, and because of those 5 kids. So that's my story. I'm honored to be here today. I don't want to get emotional because Tom and I were very close. This foundation is a great thing. To see young people up here talking the way they talk, we got to keep supporting the foundation. We got to keep Tommy's name. We got to keep it alive, keep it going. But see, what he did for basketball in New York City is something special. So again, great to be here with my family. Tomorrow, who does James Madison play? Duke. Duke. I used to coach against a guy named Coach K. Thank you very much.